Hey, what's up, fans? Another Z6, and how often have you seen something like this? Where am I? I don't remember how I got here. You've awakened. Good, good. Who are you? I am Cliché Bot, designed to run this experiment. You are subject number 999. Let's get started on some tests, shall we? This, ladies and gentlemen, is a prime example of a cliché in Minecraft maps. Now, if you guys don't know what a cliché is, it's simply an overused idea, and it is simply disgusting. You don't want to use it. I'll be counting down some of the clichés in Minecraft maps and giving you guys some tips on how to avoid them, because you simply don't want them in there. They will make your map seem unoriginal and just like every other map out there. So why don't we get started? Alright guys, number one is the convenient amnesia. As you saw in that example there, you wake up and you have no recollection of who you are. How convenient. And there's a robot who tells you how to do things. Feels very Portal, doesn't it? Yet this used all the time in Minecraft maps. It's not wise to start off your map with no recollection. A lot of times maps will start off with this and literally never explain why you have no recollection of who you are. Like, they don't explain why you lost all your memories. It's simply overused and not interesting. Let's continue. Number two is the force-fed backstory. Let's look at the start of this generic map, shall we? Welcome to generic map. You are an explorer whose family has been abducted. You need to find the lost treasure to pay for their release. You don't have much time. Hurry. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Feels very forced, doesn't it? The signs are simply force-feeding the player the backstory, and the player's stories should not be given before the map even starts. It's a very bad idea, and the only time this is appropriate is when it's a sequel, because this will give the player some knowledge of previous maps. Try to weave the backstory of the player into the map itself. It makes it a lot more interesting and doesn't feel as jarring to the player. The player doesn't like to have tons of information just thrown in their face. It needs to feel natural, and remember that developing the character is what sets Minecraft maps apart. When done correctly, the player doesn't even notice how they've grown until they look back to the beginning and see how different they are. Alright guys, number three is player telling instructions. Now, unless it's a trait of the character itself, try to avoid having the player talk in an instructional kind of way. People don't do this in real life. They don't say, oh, I need to do this and go here and do this. You don't really say it at all, and it feels very forced. It looks something like this. This method is often used to tell players what to do and give them an objective, but there are many better ways to do this. In this example, you don't even need the player to actually say what they need to do. The players find out for themselves through the environment. You see this wall, you know that you need to pass it somehow because there's no other way around it. They can simply assume they need to find some way to break this, like finding a shovel. Good Minecraft maps have very few of these forced objectives. If it is necessary to have the player talk out loud, have it in a way that doesn't simply say the objective. Hint at it. I should check on Lily because she is ill. This example flats out states what the player should be doing. Instead, have something more like this. I'm really worried about Lily. She's been sick for a while. You see, this hints that the player should check on Lily instead of telling the player themselves. Having the player figure out this themselves is a much more rewarding and natural process. Number four, and the last one on this list, is objective giving characters. Often you'll see in Minecraft maps, especially adventure maps, there are characters who don't have a development at all and are simply there to give the objective. It's very similar to having the player talk out loud. Hello, sir. Hello there, traveler. I am out of wood. It would be helpful if you found some for me. Find some for me and I shall reward you greatly. You see, there's simply no development in the character and it feels very stale. Having something as simple as a short backstory or some lore will make your character and your world feel very alive. Hello, sir. Hello there, traveler. It's a very cold winter, is it not? I don't care if I am cold, but my wife has a baby, and I'm very worried about him. I'm too old and my back's strained, so I cannot go and get some firewood for us. Man, that's a sad story, bro. See a difference? Even with a small development, the character has a backstory and a reason for his actions. He needs to freaking save his family. Remember, good Minecraft maps make the players seem very connected to the characters, and the characters have to seem real. It's generally a good practice to avoid these cliches in your map, if possible at all, and I can promise you it'll make them 10 times better. Alright, try to differentiate your map from the others. You need to be original, and yeah, well, those are some of the cliches that I come across when I play Minecraft maps, and be sure to try to avoid these when you're making your map, because it will feel very unoriginal, and it's an overused idea. It's a cliche. So, I want to go take a nap. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.